Welcome back to the corner, everyone. I'm the DM as always, and today we're once again back with Expedition 33. In the last episode, we fought Visero's good old friend, made our way through a desecrated and terrifying-looking battleground filled with former expeditioners all over, and we finally laid our friend Gustav to rest. Now, our next goal is to go to Old Lumiere, find the Paintress's heart, and kill it. Because without doing so, trying to get to the Paintress herself would simply cause us to cease to exist, as the chroma around the area is simply too dense. And it would erase us if we try to get any closer.
That was sad.
Yeah.
You were sad.
Yeah.
You were thinking of Julie.
And not just her, but... Yeah.
Want a hug?
Yeah. I do.
She reminds me of someone.
Who? Well.
Have I met her before?
Well, you also thought you knew CL.
Oh, but I do. Wait, don't I?
Sometimes I feel like you know everyone.
Oh well, that's because you're all cousins. Same, but different.
Right, so, maybe it's that.
Yes. Ah, just like Verso is Verso's cousin. Mael is Mael's cousin. Yes, that's it. You're so very wise.
You know, that almost makes sense to me.
It's okay if you don't understand, Verso. You're still wise to me.
You're just a big ball of nonsense sometimes, aren't you?
That's why we're best friends.
Neat.
How far up the mountain is Minoko Station? Will we see snow?
Not too high, but yeah. There's usually snow.
Fantastic.
Oh, right. There's no snow in Lumiere.
No, only in books and paintings. It's almost as mythical as Gestrels.
And just as fun. And sometimes just as deadly.
Oh, my husband was obsessed with
Whoops.
the idea of snow. I can't wait to see some.
That you will.
I will spend some time with CL.
You seem less stressed than the others.
Is that your conclusion? After your extensive observation of our team?
Yes.
There must be better uses of your time than analysing our stress levels.
Well, it's important to understand your teammates.
Says the mysterious stranger who has yet to share much about himself.
Then consider this my attempt to be less mysterious.
Oh, is that what this is?
I'll trade you. A story for a story. Quite fair, I think.
Well, there are stories, and then there are stories. You first, then.
Which do I think she would enjoy more? Something full of battle and danger, or something with strange wonders and mysteries? Given how we met her, I think she'd enjoy battle and
Something
danger a
epic
lot
and
more.
Full of battle and danger.
No, Tell me something dark and melancholy
Oh, okay.
and personal.
Ooh, going straight for the heavy stuff, huh?
If we're going to share, let's share.
Story for a story, right?
We'll see.
Okay. Okay. Oop.
Your oldest friend is a Gestrel.
Yes. We've been friends for as long as I can remember.
Gustav would have loved that.
Oh, god damn it.
Why? Because he liked Gestrels.
Because he liked the idea of friendships that could last decades. We don't get to enjoy such long friendships in Lumiere. Why are you allying yourself with us?
Not a lot of options out here, in case you hadn't noticed.
What about the previous expeditioners? Did you help them too? Yet they still failed.
That's a terrible way to ask questions. Do you always interrogate people like this?
Given the circumstances, I think we can skip the pleasantries, no?
Alliances are usually give and take, as are conversations. Trust goes both ways, no?
Alright then. As a gesture of good faith, I'll show you how to use Lumina.
No need. I got it.
Okay.
Well, aren't you a quick study?
But I appreciate the gesture. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Trust works both ways.
Alright.
Right. As a gesture of good faith, I'll answer 3 questions. Choose wisely.
Only 3.
Someone's a bit greedy.
3 questions with 3 follow-ups.
You're really pushing this.
I think it's reasonable.
All right. Go for it.
Ursa remains evasive, which pisses her off. That's, honestly, that's funny. Funny and understandable. Alright. And then, last and most certainly
How
not
come
least.
Minoko lives so far from the other Gestrels?
Minoko's a searcher. They travel the land looking for Gestrels who went missing after the fracture.
The lost Gestrels.
Yeah. That and he, pissed off Golgra.
Oh. Oh, can I not?
How
Do I
come
only get, like,
the
so
lost
many?
Yeah.
Come on now. Man. Okay. Well, let's write in the journal. Mel finds a spot where she can write. She spends some time writing in Gustav's journal to honor his memory. She gathers her courage and writes about Gustav's sacrifice, how he laid the trail. She hopes Gustav's apprentices will read this journal someday. Mel heads back. Check up on the others.
What are you working on?
Contingency plans. If we fail, Expedition 32 will need every bit of information we have.
Right, but how are you going to get it to them?
I asked the Gestrels for help.
Smart.
What are the stars whispering to you?
Actually, I'm the one whispering to them.
Oh?
It's something my dad and I used to do. When I was scared, or anxious, or even when I was happy, he'd say, share it with the stars. When it's hard to talk about things, the stars will understand. talked to the stars a lot after he was gone.
I remember the night we first met at the Crooked Tower.
Right. After the gommage.
I was surprised to find you there. I thought I was the only one who knew about that room.
I had to get away from the harbour. And those damn petals everywhere. So I climbed up.
It wasn't logical. But parts of me really believed my parents and their expedition had succeeded. That they'd stopped her. Then the pain just woke. And I knew they weren't coming home.
You know, it meant a lot to me. The comfort we shared that day. But you avoided me after. Why?
It wasn't personal. I cut a lot of people out of my life.
Okay, not personal.
That day, I knew my parents had failed. They were counting on me to finish their work. I couldn't afford distractions.
Friends are not distractions.
I know that now.
Wow. We're in the middle of nowhere with 1 year left to live. What better time to build friendships?
I could use some wine, though.
Making friends is thirsty work.
How come
Monocosis.
the lost...
Yeah.
Hey,
Hey,
I didn't mean...
it's fine.
I just...
I miss him too.
It's hard.
The pain we feel every time we lose someone. I've tried many ways of dealing with it. Running from it, sitting with it, compartmentalizing it. But what I needed was to use it. To use everything.
What do you mean?
I feel everything. And I let it burn inside me. When I'm tired, when I feel hopeless, when I want to just let it all go. I use the pain. I use the fear, the shame, the guilt, the anger. I use it all to keep going. to make sure I continue.
Only
I can almost feel them beside me. Everyone we've lost. Walking with me. Especially when I use chroma. I feel their presence, their closeness. And they help me.
feel Gustav.
Yeah, I do.
I'd like to feel him with me too.
You have an affinity for chroma too. Try it.
How do you always know what to do?
I don't. Want to know a secret? I have no idea what I'm doing. And I don't think anyone else does either.
Really?
Don't tell anyone else I said that.
Thanks. It really was a beautiful place.
Glad you liked it. We've buried friends there too. You were right about condolences. We offered them because we don't know what else to say, but there's no comfort there.
No.
All we can do is carry them with us.
I guess. Sorry. It's just wet.
Drowning in our own sadness. Hey, why did you join the expedition? I mean, with the Gommage, I understand the rest of the team's decision, but you're half their age.
Out here seemed better than in there at the time.
It's natural. Wanting to escape a life you don't want.
Escape. Yeah. That's what I wanted. But Gustav and the others, they really want to change things.
Well, changing your life also counts. Can't always shoulder the world's problems, you know? It'll drain you fast.
Gustav would probably say, if more of us cared, then it would lighten the load for everyone.
He sounds like a good guy.
Wait. I kept Gustav's, so you can have mine. You'll need one if you want to be an official member of our merry crew.
I gotta say, I didn't take you for an official kind of person.
Welcome to the disaster expedition.
Thank you.
All right. Well, that was quite the number of cutscenes.
How far to Minoko Station?
With SGA? Oh, should be quick.
Where are we on the map? Ooh, okay. Oh, that's a big guy. Stone Quarry.
That's unusual.
What happened here?
There's another one of those white Nevrons. And an expedition journal. Maybe this'll tell us? This is I think this is the first one that's been, like, sitting up. Most of them are, like, lying on the ground like this. Kind of dead. But he's, like, properly
Grandson,
sitting.
48th. He wouldn't listen. Just kept running everyone into the ground. He acted as if he was the only true believer. That we had to trust him. 5 dead, and he wanted to double down. Thomas not so subtly insinuated that Jean should be relieved of duty. Mutiny. Something I'd never have countenanced. Yet I have a duty to them too. It's a gutting realization. What has to be done? The mission is too important. The team is too important. We can't just throw our lives away for nothing. I hate that it came to this. But he broke our trust. Under Expedition Code 23, Jean Fournier is hereby relieved of duty. I, Vincent Constantine, have assumed command and have designated Thomas Flegov as lieutenant.
So we got some traitors in our midst. Didn't want to kill my friends. Just wanted to play with them. Even when I managed to play a note right, I messed up right after. Can you believe it? I'm expected to use my instrument to kill, and I'm angry. I cannot play. I will never play again. I beg you, please, mistress, I seek your help. Everyone who does not wish to kill. Teach me how to not kill. Teach me how to play. I'm afraid none of us are familiar with your instrument. No. Mistress, this cannot continue. Well, perhaps we could help you practice. Truly? Yes, help me learn how to not kill. Don't get hit when I play some wrong notes, but please, do get hit when I play the right notes. Surely that should be easy for you. Alright?
On me. On me.
Oh, okay.
Ready to parry. Let's dance.
Damn it.
On me. On me.
There we go.
On me. Let's dance. Ready to parry. Ready to parry. On me. On me. Ready to parry.
Very nice.
Ready to parry. Let's dance. Okay. Ready to parry.
There we go! There we go! Hell yeah, baby! It worked! Wait. Have this. To prove my gratitude. Healing parry. You recover 3% health on parry. Ooh. Hey, I believe in you. You keep that up. It's another white Nevron. That's a chrome. That's definitely a chroma Nevron. Yeah. There's no, like, interact button with them or anything like that, so... What's this? Boat Graveyard. This isn't, like, where I came out at, right? No. Okay. What's the other one, though? Just real quick.
Well, that will help.
You aren't, like, attacking or anything. That's probably a chroma. Or a chromatic one, if I had to guess. Based off the fact that he's not attacking us, the chromatic ones seem to be the only ones that haven't outright attacked us so far. With obviously the exception of one. That did attack us.
Good stuff.
Ooh, Alicia's birthday party. That's a big guy. That's a big guy in there. We can't go anywhere else there, though, so...
Nice.
I mean, they are just kind of chilling. But I'm gonna attack him anyway.
Roma is flowing. Feel the storm.
I need her to get a AoE attack. She might have one. I'm just like not aware of it. But I might be wrong. Ow. Ow! He did a lot of damage. Holy! Spawns pots. Good sir. I did not give you permission to summon those pots, now did I? I can't break, nor can I heal. So I will go ahead and destroy that other one. And then...
Here's your card.
No! Oh yes, you buff your allies. All 0 of them. Ooh, yes. Very nice. Ramassin is now level 11. Very good. Oh, that's level 11 now. Very nice. Alright, well, that's everything over here.
Fastest ball.
You say I'm the fastest ball? Or I'm as fast as ball? I don't know. What's over here? A forgotten battlefield. Oh, this is where we came from. Duh. I am so smart. SAMT. Huh? Okay. I don't think you're supposed to be able to do this. Or maybe you are, I don't know. But this feels like an unintended... this feels unintended. But there's an invisible wall over there, so... They probably put that wall there, it's like, just in case kind of thing. I imagine.